Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Marcus and today we're playing more Satisfactory. So, let's get started. Okay, so last episode we actually went and got a little bit of a starter automation setup here. Got a couple iron nodes and a copper node here, turn it into some various different resources. And we just got a basic power plant set up and some other assembly stuff and automation. So, that's where we left off last episode. Since then, I've just done a little bit of optimization up over here and stuff, and I also went and built a second sort of starter factory over here. So this factory basically automatically produces heavy modular frames, rotors, and smart plating. And it basically uses 3 normal iron nodes, right? Yeah. Actually found out there was 3, not 2 actually, so I was able to do a little bit more production, which was nice. So it is. It is quite messy in there. I just didn't really bother too much with like design and making it look nice and stuff, because all of this will be torn down relatively soon, I think, so that's that. But yeah, just a little bit over here. I have dedicated 1 mine to making iron plates, 1 to making iron rods, and 1 to making screws. So this one here, they all produce 60 iron ore per minute. That gets split into 2 smelters, which then goes into 2 constructors making iron plates, 40 per minute, and then both of those 2 go over here towards 2 assemblers making reinforced iron plates. And then the other node here also turns into 2 smelters, but they actually turn into 4 constructors because they only take 15 per minute, making 15 rods per minute. And then those 4 constructors goes into 6 constructors making screws. And we got some like balancing and some overflow and stuff like that. The screws get merged together, so 2 together, so these are both 80 lines, although they're on Mark 1, so we have to upgrade in a little bit. And then they both goes each towards 1 assembler, making rotors, along with some iron rods. So, up at the second floor, we take the 3rd iron node, and basically does the same, although we don't actually make screws, we just make iron rods. So they go here. These 2 lines combine together with this line and basically goes over here. Now this line here actually only consumes 32 iron rods per minute, and they each make 15, so those 2 are being used 100%, and then this one is only being used like 2 out of 15. Well, I actually just realized that if I can just get split over much, this actually... I guess there's no way to like have priority here, is there? Because if this here belt here, this is gonna be 7.5, and that's gonna like, I mean, this will be like overflowing. Yeah, we'll probably have to take a look and see some smarter methods, but yeah. And then it just goes down. Just come here, lifter. I know how to do that, yeah. And over here again. And then the remaining iron rods go over here towards these 2 assemblers to make the modular frames, along with some reinforced iron plate that comes over here. And it just basically comes from over here and down over there. So that's those, and then they basically just go over here. And then lastly, some more reinforced iron plates go over here. Combines together here to make smart plating, along with some rotors which come from over here. So there's a splitter right here and a merger which merges these 2 and splits them evenly. And then the smart plating goes out from here and just basically ends up over here. And then basically all 3 things end up there. Neat. Now, I actually made a bit of realization though that we don't really have enough iron here to actually produce reinforced iron plate. So, or like excess, because we need all of them to actually produce these two things, or this one. So, unfortunately, I'm actually not going to be able to like take any reinforced iron plates from here. And also, like the ratios there aren't really balanced too well. Actually, they're decently balanced, like the screws and the iron plates are running 100%, but the stuff over here is a little bit wonky. I'm also producing too few reinforced iron plates as well. So, what I decided just to do is, for now, I just have a assembly here which is hand-fed to just make the reinforced iron plates. So we got 2 bins there for plates and screws, and then just ends up here. So that's just going to give us a little bit amount of it. Nothing like super major, but it should just basically last. Like, we only really gonna need it for like constructing like assemblers and constructors for now at least. So we don't need a lot of it, although I do suspect actually tier 2 belts require them, so that's gonna be painful, but we'll see. And I also just basically went and like fetched 100 from there as well, so worst case we can just like disable those 2 down there, or like the output and just like overflow it somewhere else, but we'll see. So yeah, I think we got a bunch, right? Yeah, we got like 100. So that's basically that, and of course last episode we built this thing here, which just turns these to impure iron nodes with a normal copper node, a impure limestone node, and another normal limestone node on there. Limestone just gets converted to 100% concrete, so 1 over there and 1 over there. And then the iron splits to make just basically like, so iron plates, wire, cable, screws, iron rods, and more concrete. So just over here, there's some. This is splitting stuff. So basically, we use I think 1 entire assembler for, or 1 entire mine for making iron plates. Yes, and then we make. And turn 1 of them turns into over here turns into iron ingots and screws, and these turn again into screws to make, or iron rods to make screws and to make rods. So now you might be noticed that nothing is currently enabled, and that's because we have a little bit of a power problem. So yeah, we have capacity, it's just that we haven't had the fuel, because I kind of neglected the fuel a little bit, so working on base right now is just to regenerate the fuel supply. So we got the biomass plant over here, just basically fuel in this little thing here to craft fuel. Is this thing overload something? Yeah, start using the solid biofuel. We actually have enough fuel, it's just that like, or like enough fuel value, it's just a problem that these things are, like, you get so little of them, so we can't really like fill them all, so that's kind of the problem. I just like fill in a 50 each. So yeah, just to run. So that's basically should be enough to actually enable everything again. Are these 2 running? Yeah. So I think we just need to connect this one to there. Oh. Wait, what? Where? Yeah, so capacity is still way higher than max consumption. I think that everything here, yeah, all this should work as well. Neat. Anyways though, what is the plan for this episode? So to begin with, then we're just going to do a little bit of some stuff here. So we actually got, I think I'm going to go and get Logistics Mark II. So let's actually just go and fuel that. I think tier 3 is going to give us coal. Not mistaken. Yes, at least tier
Milestone
And then
reached. Improved versions
what
of
do they
conveyor
cost?
belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To
Okay.
encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Right, so they didn't indeed require smart plating, so that means we should probably go and just like start mass producing that. Neat.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Okay, that's a pretty big thing. Can I get it here? Suppose that that does not work.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Okay. Let's get the Oracle production, I suppose. Okay, where can I put this thing? Here, I suppose? Yeah, so what can we actually put in here? What's the most advanced? Of course, like smart plating stuff. I guess just maybe the modular frames, I suppose. So I think one of the sort of the smart early like stuff you can do is just get like some deuterium and just turn into a quickfire or something and just burn that. Alright, you need to actually set up a this is really not ideal. How much is that? Very free. Right, okay. I might just go and upgrade the belt in there, which we needed to. Okay, just gonna print those. So what do I actually want to do? So it looks like the signs are here. Probably want square sign 1 meter. Let's actually take that. And I think maybe the wall outlets? I think I really want stairs and probably also walkways. Okay. Let's get rid of those. Okay, let's go in. Get the next things, jump pads. So I should find the tier 2 is not
Several
complete.
buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu.
Yeah, we
Caution
need some
is
better power
recommended
system.
during use of these products.
For 20, oh wow. Okay, so I might be able to just like ditch these, to be honest. Let's actually go and do that. I don't think I want to like start using biofuel again. Because I mean, we have the capacity, right? The problem is just that we like run out of biofuel or biomass. We still have plenty, but these things are... Could we overclock this now? So yellow's power shards. So that just gives us power shards. Okay. Yeah. So let's actually go and build the space elevator. Probably just gonna put it like around here, I suppose. Don't really know if there's some like considerations to be made. This thing is awesome. Okay, so... Okay, we just need 50 smart plating. I think we need more for like tier 3 though, so I think it's fine that we sort of overproduced a bit. Merces we just dump into the awesome sink. Tier 3 and tier 4. Oh, and a tiny little pod comes back. This thing is so awesome. Okay, let's actually see what that unlocked. So, both tier 3 and tier 4, that basically means power. Or definitely means power. Or coal power. Which will be pretty nice, because I'm a bit tired of biofuel. Yeah, coal power. Vehicle transport and also basic steel production. Alright, so we need actually low like steel or coal actually. Advanced steel production, improved melee combat and hyper tubes. This was Mark III conveyor belts. Okay, conveyor belts. Oh, power storage. Interesting. So let's go get power. Coal power first. 150 reinforced plate and 50 rotors. I think I just burnt a bunch of rotors. That was probably not as hard as I just was. Okay. How many of these do we have now? 40. Okay, I might be manually crafting some. We'll see. Actually, I might have. No, I don't. I think. See if I have actually any over here. Okay, at least I have enough of those. I don't, okay. Oh well, let's manually craft a whole bunch, I suppose. Okay. And coal power.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Okay, so it's around 600 meters that way. Which I guess also happens to be not too far away from where I might have that coal set up actually. So let's actually go and head over there. Okay, they are kind of pricey. Oh, I need the steam sheets. Okay. Let's head over there and scout a little bit, I suppose. We can also get the Xeno Bash, I suppose, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's actually where the coal is. With some bad ways. Now, another question, of course, is what quality is it? It's pure. Okay. Okay, fun. Get this. Oh. Oh. Because I'm not actually quite sure like how much that's gonna give us. There's a power. I think it's time to confront the old wiki. Okay, so a pure iron or coal node with a Mark I miner actually gives us 600 megawatts of power, so that is actually kind of decent. So I think I'm going to go and take that. Now, probably have to pipe it a little bit, that's probably fine. Let's just go and like a little bit of a platform, I suppose. Alright. How large are these things? Pretty big. So we need 8 coal generators. So basically that, I suppose. Okay. Right, 8 of them. That's actually pretty impressive, but should be fun. Do you say Mark I miners, right? Yeah. Well, that's actually without overclocking. Yeah, it's actually even overclocking is 1500, although we don't actually have belts that can carry that, so yeah, okay. That's neat. Let's just go and get back to base to fetch some supplies. And maybe also do a bit more research, I think. Okay, so here's the plan. There's the coal. I'm just gonna like do that. And that. And then... Ah! And that. And that should be gold. Right, so let's actually go and get the water now. Okay, so that's that. Now we actually do need several water pipes though. Do we need two? Okay. Yeah, we actually need two. Last one. Okay, let's just go and get some pipes then. How bad is this lake? Can I even melee those? That wasn't too bad. Okay, cool. So now let's get 4 water extractors. Ooh. Can I get 4 water extractors there? Okay, I only need 3. It's gonna like...
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Yeah. I don't think we can fit 3 water extractors on this lake.
Harvest. It.
Oh, we can't even get 2. Okay. Is there water nearby? Okay, so while we actually wait for some more reinforced iron plates to be crafted, let's actually go and take a look at steel production. See what is required to get that running.
Milestone reached.
That gives us
Steel
the ability to
production
make-
unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An additional project part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
Yeah, so steel ingots, steel beams, and steel pipe, as well as steel versatile framework. How expensive are these? Okay, so steel beams and... Okay, so steel beams are just steel ingots, and same are steel pipes. And steel is equal amounts of coal and iron. Okay, that will be important. So it's gonna be, we're gonna be limited by coal, I suppose. And the foundry is... it's not too bad, okay. Okay, so there's the calculations. This thing consumes 50 water per minute, which means we can put 6 of them down. So we do actually have a 300 line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's basically what we can do with the current amount of power we have, or water we have actually. With the water, right? Yeah, definitely. So if we can get some more water over here. Or just convert this to like something else. Yeah. So I will actually be overclocking this though. at, I think,
Your contract
200%.
legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Okay, I guess I do need freedom. So I think you can like
Harvest.
target 300. Oh. Cool.
Picking up multiple
Yeah,
Fix-It
go
personnel
and,
in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
Let's go and connect the remaining node. I'm not gonna connect them. Let's actually go and use those walkways. Use these, I suppose. Oh, okay. Wait, can I just turn them? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this gets like ready. Oh, we can. Oh, what? Weird. Can I just... Be good. How did that happen? I actually don't know. Just get them together. Let's leave those two. Get rid of this one. So we should have quite a lot of power, I think. Or capacity. Yes. Had up to 780. What are they missing? Probably water? Actually, that shouldn't be the case. Oh, those aren't powered. No fuel. Why don't you have fuel? Alright, yeah, because it's open. So... yeah, that should be fine. Oh, I guess also that's another thing too. These ones should all be Mark 2s. Yeah. At least like half of them. Cool. So if I can go. So you're saying 15 per minute, so still a bit to go on, but that's fine. Neat. Our power set is now, yeah, so 780 megawatts. I think that should actually like take priority over the biomass burners. I hope they do. Is that going on? So. Hey. Oh, let's leave them. Realize that I could probably bring a little bit of coal back to base to do some research and stuff, so should be neat. Okay, so this is just gonna overflow now, or just fill up. Of course, this is one. Problem is just like that they will prioritize filling up these ones before actually just supplying the bottom ones here. I think I will be mostly using the overflow method just to reduce the lag a little bit. course that might mean that this will be struggle a little bit. Yeah, so there's no coal there. So everyone's fill up, that should be neat. Okay. So that's that. Let's get rid of this one. And I'll leave a bit of space in case we like figure out how to get more water over here and we can expand it a little bit further. So yeah. Okay, let's actually go and take stock of steel then. Yeah, so plan is going to basically be to build the steel factory right here. It's quite a lot of nice and open flat area here. And then we do have a bit of excess iron as well, I think at least, so we might be able to like use some of that to make some more reinforced iron plate. And there's also some actually there's actually a bit of limestone there. Don't we need like encased industrial beams later on? So I guess actually we can use that to make the encased, I suppose. Yeah. Anyways though, I'm actually gonna go and make either an entire thing or the majority of the thing between episodes here. We'll just basically start next episode like taking a look at that. And I will basically like, try to use that entire node. I will probably even like plan for at least a Mark II miner, maybe even Mark III. So I will just like, you know, at least space out infrastructure enough to actually allow that. And yeah, we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna build this like just normal. I'm not gonna like account for power charge in this design. I guess this will either be torn down or at the very least redone later, but yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. So hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like. And as always, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and goodbye.